Okay, let's have court part two. There'll probably be many parts to this if they allow it, because, I get unfairly censored with utter bias, in collusion with third parties. I'm not allowed to be on the internet. As a direct result of this website's actions, I went from getting 50,000 views a video, depending on the video, on my first channel. Some of them got like 100,000. 10,000 subscribers. Now several channels and shutdowns, unfair shutdowns, most of them, I would say. After much of that, after a few years of that, 7 years, whatever it's been, now I'm down to 40 views a video, if I'm lucky. That's as a direct result of this website's actions against me unfairly, I believe. And I believe I've proved that. Full transparency here, people. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not like these people where they just throw a bunch of vagaries at you, take your channel away because some rich person called up or threatened to sue or whatever. And they don't tell you anything, and they make it as hard as possible to get what you've invested your time, money, and effort into back. I bet if they were losing time, money, and effort, they'd be pissed if they were forced to continue on like that for years and years and years, right? By someone just wanting to shut them down unfairly and not abiding their own rules. So, as a direct result, I've gone from 10,000 subs on the first channel, and like roughly 50,000 views. Sometimes I get 100,000. It was growing. I was getting subs. It was growing. It was big time. Other channels even copied my model, and I didn't have a model when I went into it. I just said, I don't care about ads. I want to put this information out. If people want to help me run a channel and be able to have time to be on camera and donate money, I give them the option to. And people were interested. People donated money, and I was able to run the channel for roughly 4 years, something like that. I didn't get rich. I didn't get a Lamborghini out of it. Never wanted any of that. If I had $1 trillion, I wouldn't buy a Lamborghini. Got no business in one. Most people don't. It's a race car. Has no business on the road either. It's a race car. Anyway, so as a direct result, here we are. Significant damage done to my endeavor. Thousands of dollars lost. Trust lost between me and my audience. Not because of my actions, specifically because of this website's, other websites, and third parties' actions. So that's why letters will be sent. And, we'll see who decides to be smart and who decides not to be smart. Whatever. Your choice. Your choice. You've done what you've done. We can't take that back. All we can do is maybe try and compensate the damage. And I didn't damage anyone. No one lost any money because of me. Nobody. I've, certain times in my life, been homeless because of the damage they've done to me and my rep and the thousands I've lost. Significant damage. Financial, reputational. A business or endeavor damaged as well. That was, really set to blow up. And I really felt that. And I wasn't expecting it. It was wild. You never know what's going to blow up, what's going to go viral or whatever, when the machine's not involved. Very rarely does something organic, not part of the machine, go big time. That is very rare. That's like hitting the lottery. That's your odds of that. That's the reality of the world. There's a reason we hear the same music all the time on the same stations. There's a reason we see the same movies all the time on the same stations. There's a reason certain channels are pushed and certain ones aren't. What is that reason? Class, money. That's why. That's why we see the same music every day on the same channels, and no amateur musicians ever get a chance. Because that's how the machine is designed. If amateur musicians jump into the fray after a record company spent $8 million to invest in some no talent hack that they want to promote because they're young and good looking and they can make money off them. And you get amateurs that jump in the fray, they're taking money out the pot. The amateurs might be better than the pros. The pros are just who the record companies picked. And I'm not dissing anyone here. I'm saying in a lot of cases that's the case. They have no talent. A lot of these groups they push in front of us. It's because they're young and cute or something the record company can make money on. That's all they care about. They don't care about how talented you are. There's one question. Can we make money on you? That's the question. It doesn't matter if it's social media, record world, music world, movie world, actor world, actress world. Can we make money on you? That's the number one and only question. Nothing else matters. Just like Metallica says. So again, as a result of this damage, this third-party people, stalkers, liars, people in million-dollar homes, websites, as a result of all this, now I'm down to 40 views a video when it used to be 40,000 views a video on my first channel. Yeah, that's a problem. And that's what you people have done. And I bet if anyone did that to you, you'd be quite upset about it, right? You probably wouldn't even be as calm as me, right? I'm different than you. I expected all this from second one, from day one. I expected all this. Back to what I was saying before, people actually use my model, which wasn't a model. How many copycats of my endeavor popped up after me once they saw what I was doing? Once they saw someone who's an effective speaker, communicator, broadcaster, researcher, and just didn't jump on every single conspiracy theory that's out there on the internet just because it's there, just because he can make money off it. How many people copycatted me? Because they saw you could make money. But again, I wasn't getting rich. I was just surviving. That's it, man. Never any second was I close to middle class or rich off this. But other people saw it. Other no-talent fools saw it and said, hey, he's making money on this. Let me try. Problem is, they weren't willing to put in what I was willing to put in. My entire life. Every day, all day. And yeah, I was a young man. Yeah, I was interested in women too at the time. Oh my God. I went with a few girls. Oh my, are these rich people that are now widows? You think they're going with people? Of course they are. One of them got married. Of course they are. Are they better? No, I'm a human being. I'm attracted to girls. I got involved with some girls during the course of this. Oh my God. I'm a terrible guy, right? No, that's the normal course of life. Jerk-offs that would dare bring that up. I'm talking about serious issues here. Defamation. Intentionally trying to ruin, maliciously trying to ruin someone's endeavor, reputation, etc. And here's the real point I wanted to make with this video. I was going to talk about the TikTok stuff. TikTok quickly. They took down, permanently banned me forever. I started another channel. I put up 4 vids, 0 views. That means they're never going to circulate my videos. I've been permanently banned for life, even on new accounts. That doesn't sound suspicious, right? That doesn't sound like anyone called up and made sure that happened, right? They just found me. When that question comes out at me later on, how come you never complained about the 75,000 things people did to you online? Because I didn't have time to, man. I was barely surviving. I had an endeavor to run, something important to do, something I cared about. And have money or time to go after people for defamation. Now I do. They're taking me off every platform. All I got is time now. And I've always thought about that, you know, when all this is over, I can go after all those people that intentionally ruined my endeavor and business. And by go after, I mean legally go after. Because they deserve it. They committed these acts. They've damaged my rep. They've damaged my business or endeavor, whatever you want to call it. They've damaged the trust between random millions of people on the internet and me. I mean, why shouldn't I? I think I deserve some recompense for the damage that's been done to me. I didn't cost anyone any money. I didn't cost them thousands of dollars in their business or anything like that. They did it to me, though. So it's obvious when Facebook takes down a video after I promised to put it up all day on a different website, and then hours go by. I'm talking about like 9 hours go by, and then I finally post a video, and 10 minutes later it gets taken down on Facebook. Yeah, that's someone communicating with Facebook. So the minute I post a video, it gets taken down. You think I'm stupid? You think I don't know this is happening? And you think I'm not going to talk about it? Of course I am. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, they didn't just find my videos like they claim to have. Someone made that happen. You know, again, they always use the excuse that we just found this on your channel. No one complained. We just found this. Yet I guarantee in the future when this gets legal, they'll come at me with, why didn't you complain every single time? Well, no one needed to complain, according to you guys, to take down anything on my channel. It just magically happened. You just magically found it. So why do I have to complain every single time someone does something? Why aren't you magically finding when they put my address out there, when they put my phone number out there, when they get on video and call me a rapist when I've never been charged with rape, accused of rape, or indicted of rape, or convicted of rape? How come you can't just find that stuff? Oh, that's right, because it applies to me. And you want me gone. Because someone told you to want me gone. That's not good enough for me. And again, now all I'm going to have is free time. So taking me off platforms don't stop the court system. You can try, though. Part 3 coming up next.